Hey, Tom Rabbit! I hope you got this for your recording. Hey, YouTube out there. Tom Rabbit likes to record these. Hey, Tom Rabbit!
All right, so he's in now. So we're gonna come over. I'm gonna add him to the stream. All right, so Mr. Evolution False, you got any kind of other name we can call you by, because it's kind of a goofy one.
You can call me Duncan.
Duncan? Okay, Duncan.
Thank you for having me on. I appreciate it. I'm not a troll. Okay, my point is
1 hour later.
You're just inserting a deity. That's still
no, Drew. We're examining your worldview. Okay?
Your worldview is still up for examination.
Hey, that's fine. I'll be glad to defend my worldview, but right now I entered this video chat in the text saying that your worldview cannot provide for the intelligibility of science. In order for science to be meaningful and understandable, okay, and here we go again. You're going to the same canard again. I dropped the word intelligible because you want to play that little definitional game.
And at this point, we've gone on for now 4 hours with this rabbit hole where he just asked the same question in a circle without making any sense. So I'm beyond bored with this.
One I'd like to contribute.
Yeah, go for it. And then I'm wrapping the show up. It's like he's asking all these nonsensical questions.
The atheist reformation might come in.
I want the fallen one. I never drink coffee.
They said, as my name would imply, I'm happy to take him on. So I said, please join us.
What's that?
The atheist reformation.
The Atheist Reformation?
Yeah.
Is that a server?
That's their name, username.
Oh, Atheist Reformation. That's a username. Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Let them show up. Let them show up.
Because they said I'm happy to take them on. So I said, please join us.
Break out the popcorn, folks.
Let's see.
I hope you all have a good night, and I'll see you all in the morning.
You too, Sweet Pea.
Good night, Sweet Pea.
Thank you, Darth. Good night, Han. Night.
Oh, okay.
Well, send a notification. Send a notification to Atheist Reformation. Tell them I'm waiting here.
Oh, I just Sweet Pea. Darth, how you doing, buddy?
Okay. Have we talked before?
Oh yeah, you called into my to a live show I was doing on my YouTube channel one time, and you got real pissed off because I kept muting you because you wouldn't let me introduce a point. But hey, you know.
Oh, that's a lie. That's not my MO. Okay, that's a typical lie. Okay, so
I mean, you can say it's a lie, but I've got the video.
And you can yeah, right. Okay, would you provide me with the link to that?
Yeah, sure.
Give me the link right now. Okay. Yeah. That's typically what you people say. Okay.
Oh, you people. Okay. This is gonna be
fun. You people. Yeah. Well, in my 12 years of uniform experience with atheists, there's a commonality of the way that they control themselves, especially when they have complete powers of moderation.
Oh, well, that entire conversation and entire video was unedited from start to finish.
I don't doubt that. Send me the link so I can go over that again. I'll be glad to. I'm going to do a review either here or somewhere else, according to your claims that I was misbehaving. Is that your allegation?
Oh, yes, you did misbehave.
Okay, good. Okay, so we can cover that another time.
Yeah, we can try that another time.
But in the meantime, I'm going to add you as a friend. I'm going to add you as a friend. Okay, so accept that.
I will be very
please send me the link either tonight or tomorrow. I added you to my friends list.
Oh, I see the notification.
And I look forward to going over that video again. Okay, so we're clear. The word God in these kinds of conversations will refer to the creator-creature distinction, in that what is ultimate, the source of all possibility, is a mind and is eternal and an agent, and we call that God. Okay, theism is not merely a mental state, but is propositional in nature, that at least one God, or more specifically, a creator God, exists. Atheism, according to the standard definition within the reference literature that's out there, encyclopedias, dictionaries, including philosophy, encyclopedias and dictionary, the standard definition is that there are no gods. Okay. There is a third verbalized position where one claims one way or other to suspend judgment. So, do you affirm, do you deny, or do you suspend judgment about the existence of God?
I suspend judgment based on a lack of demonstrable and verifiable evidence.
Okay, just so you know, I don't know how well you're acquainted with me. I've been doing this for 12 years and I spent a lot of time studying this issue. I've heard every possible atheist bullet point, cliche, or slogan. So, whatever you do say, it's not going to be new to me, and I will be prepared with an answer. Okay. Now, you claim to suspend judgment, right?
Yes.
Well, I'm going to explain to you why that claim cannot be supported. There's only two possible worlds. There's the God world and the not God world, as per the law of excluded middle. Do you accept what I just stated?
No, I do not, because you are excluding
Here,
two other possibilities.
here we go again. Okay. All right. You need to really focus clearly. Okay. Do you accept the law of excluded middle?
I do accept the law of excluded middle. I do not
Okay.
accept the proposition you introduced.
Okay. Now, if I fill in a value for A and not A, whatever statement that is would be necessarily true. Okay. Do you understand?
Oh, I do understand.
Do you accept that that is true?
That's a bit of a tough one, in all
No,
honesty.
actually, it's not. It's a cakewalk.
Yeah, no, it's not really a cakewalk, because
No, it is a cakewalk.
No, it's a cakewalk.
I will cite for you Alex Malpass, PhD, philosopher, who is an atheist and highly respected and regarded on Discord.
Oh, I understand.
I will even. Why are you over talking me? Here you are accusing me of misbehaving on your YouTube channel, and when I'm responding to you, you're cutting me off. Okay, I'm trying to explain to you why you are incorrect. Now, the law, unless you want to challenge the laws of logic, including the law of excluded middle, the law of excluded middle, when values are inserted for A, are necessarily true statements. Something is either A or not A. Something is either a marshmallow or not a marshmallow. Okay? So the statement, something is a marshmallow or is not a marshmallow, is a necessarily true statement.
Right, but then you have to get into the weeds of what a marshmallow
We're not discussing that at this juncture. Okay.
Okay, so we're not discussing
so you've now contradicted yourself. You've now contradicted yourself, because I said to you a few minutes ago that all one would have to do is fill in a value for A as it is expressed as per the law of excluded middle, and the statement will be necessarily true. A few minutes ago, you said no. Now you're saying yes. Do you realize you've contradicted yourself?
I did not contradict myself. I did not say no.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not. I did not say no. I said I am not sure, because I had not yet heard how you are approaching.
Okay, so now you've had a change of mind.
Hey! Now you're talking over me, Dawkins.
It was just a brief commentary.
It's my turn to talk.
Good. I hope you hold to that rule in the future.
You know what? If you can, I can. How about that? Agree?
Are you done? Are you done?
No, I'm asking you a question. That is a one-word.
Oh, I'll certainly try, but when atheists, pull out that principle, they rarely follow it themselves.
Anyways, I'm going to finish up my other point real quick. So I did not say no. I said I'm not sure, because I had not yet heard how you were approaching, how you define something as necessarily true, so as versus necessary and contingents. Because depending on where you fall at, necessity in philosophy is still something that is discussed and is still something that is not considered truly concrete. There are those that hold to what you're proposing, such as what along the lines of Alex Malpass, who I have met and spoke with. And once you
in person,
no, over Discord, and also on another person's YouTube channel that I was filling in on as a contributor. He's a great guy. I think he's nice. very, very well studied. And then there are others that I am not as familiar with because it's been a little bit since I looked at necessity, truth be told. So, yeah, no, I accept what you are saying based on what you have presented thus far as far as necessity. So, no.
Okay. Just hold on a second. Okay. So so let's see. Let's farm. Are you there?
One moment.
Okay. Tell me when you're ready.
Yes.
Okay. Not cool guy Jeff is somebody who harasses and stalks me on a variety of servers. I would ask that he not be permitted. I would ask you to tell him he is not permitted to speak to me, nor interfere or join a conversation that I am first in. Okay?
Okay, let's.
He is one of the stalkers. Okay, so we'll continue. Okay.
All right. No, go ahead.
So
Well, I
let's
want to say something
continue.
to Let's Farm.
I understand.
So Let's Farm. I
Okay.
just want you to tell Darth Dawkins.
Okay,
that
I'm not
him
interested in hearing you. Okay, so I'm going to continue. Right?
I would like to hear him. So please.
Well, you know he's a stalker.
Let him speak for a moment to me, not to you. Go ahead.
Yeah, Let's Farm. I just want you to know that I'm not interested in Darth Dawkins talking to me or anything with my affairs.
Well, that's a lie. You're lying right now.
Okay.
Then why do you engage in persistent stalking, harassing me, and contacting me? Okay.
Let him speak.
You contact me in text messages. You contact me on various Discord servers. You follow me around. And for you to say you're not interested in speaking with me, you're lying. He's lying right to your face.
So,
you're engaging with him right now.
So Dawkins.
Yeah, to confront him that the fact that he's lying again. You see, this is what I have to put up with. These people who stalk me. Okay.
So Let's Farm. I'll say something to you directly. I could just show.
See, this is what I wanted to prevent. Okay.
Please let him speak to me again.
Yeah, Let's Farm. I could send you screenshots and show you that on almost every occasion he engages with me through text messages, also on Clubhouse as well.
Only after you contact me or stalk me.
I do not need screenshots. I just do not need you.
Yeah, let's just move on. This guy's a stalker. Okay.
Yeah. So
I told you ahead of time. Let's Farm that they would show up. Okay.
So, Farm, may I interject something real quick?
Go ahead. Talking to me. Yes.
So, yeah, I'm talking to you, Farm. Well, actually, I'm talking to all three of y'all since I was invited in to talk to Darth Dawkins about a specific topic. If, it looks like you're hosting it, Farm, so you're modding it. So I understand it's still your show at the end of the day. But what I will ask as a contributor and interlocutor that, unless somebody like raises their hand to ask a question, or can we just keep it where it's just me and Darth talking and then you moderating as needed? Is that okay?
It didn't sound like he was interested. Oh, okay. We can while this is an ongoing conversation, I would like to keep it that way.
Okay.
If we could.
I am perfectly fine with that. So Dawkins, would you like to continue?
Yeah. So you're using in your name the word atheist in a non-standard usage. That atheism for you is a suspension of judgment, which you claimed earlier. Now, it's not possible to suspend judgment about God because of the category that God is. Okay. So God being in the category of what is ultimate conceptually constitutes a worldview, which we could call the God worldview versus the not God world. So when facts are invoked, they will either be invoked explicitly or implicitly with reference to the necessity of God or without. So we can fill in the value of A and not A in the law of excluded middle to demonstrate that facts will be invoked either with or without reference to God. If they are invoked with reference to God, that entails the existence of God, okay, in terms of the person's propositional stance. If facts are by choice invoked without referencing the necessity of God via modus ponens, it necessarily entails that the person is committed to the not God world, and hence that vitiates the possibility of suspending judgment. So I will ask you a very simple question. Do you by choice, when you invoke facts, do you by choice reference the necessity of God?
If I reference a fact, and let's be clear about what a fact is, it is a point of data that is either not in dispute or is indisputable.
No, I would say a fact is something that somebody putatively attributes that is the case. It doesn't
Can I
matter.
explain what a
It
fact
doesn't.
is?
No, please do not interfere. This is just between the atheist reformation and myself. Okay, so I like to simplify this. Okay, a fact is what somebody is putatively attributing to it, whether or not that's the case. Okay, whether or not it's in consensus or not. Okay, so when you invoke facts from your point of view, okay, do you positively reference the necessity of God?
I don't reference the necessity of any deity, but you do make a fundamental mistake when you're talking about atheism, which is from the Greek atheos, which the does not mean not; it actually means without. So
It's
it
a
is
distinction
not.
without a
So
difference.
it is. You're making a lot of assertions without references, man.
That is a distinction without a difference.
No, without is not the same as not. Those are two different words. With two
No,
different
when it comes to God as the ultimacy of reality, whether you like it or not, it constitutes not. Okay.
You can assert that. I don't agree with that.
You could
We would
say
have to
that
have an
about
entire
other
debate
temporal
about that.
objects. When you're dealing with the ultimacy of reality, either everything stands in causal relations to that which is putatively ultimate, or not, or without. So in the category of the ultimacy, it makes no difference whether you say without or not. It's a distinction without a difference.
No,
So
it doesn't. It still
no,
it comes down
it's a
to
distinction
without.
without a difference. Let me tell you why. Because
I don't need
what you
my
would be
part
saying
that
would be correct if you were talking about a tree blowing in the wind, where that when you invoke the basketball in the driveway, it's without reference to the necessity of the tree. Yeah, you can do that. But the both the tree and the basketball, neither one of them is categorized as being the ultimacy of reality. So we're talking about the category of ultimacy. So when you invoke facts, it's without reference to the ultimacy of reality, correct?
No, when I invoke facts, it is with reference to reality itself.
No, I made myself very clear. You just changed the parameters of what I just said to you.
You
Okay.
changed the parameters
Okay.
from the
Okay.
start.
When you invoke facts, is it explicitly or implicitly with reference to what is ultimate?
I don't reference what is ultimate at all, because when
Okay.
you're
Thank
referencing
you.
something, you are referencing something either hopefully in situ or in relation to where it is, and so everything is relational at that point. Even when you're
How do you
talking
know
about
that? How do you
fundamental,
know everything's relational?
because we see things relate with each other.
No,
And
that's begging the question.
no,
Is
everything
there
does have a
something
result.
is there something that is singularly concrete and ultimate that imposes the unity among the diversity of things?
Not anything that has been demonstrated in any verifiable way.
Okay. Well, then your claim that there is unity among diversity, as the way that you expressed it, is that there are relationships between things. In order for there to be relationships or correlatedness between things, that is an expression of some type of unity among diversity. But you don't have anything that is singular, concrete, and ultimate, that is identifiable, that imposes unity among diversity, do you?
We have not demonstrated a need or necessity for such a thing.
Okay, that's not an answer to my question. Do you have something that is singular, concrete, that is characteristically ultimate, that imposes, okay, unity among the diversity of things?
Again, I've answered your question. That's asked and
No,
answered.
I'd like a straight answer instead of a
That is a
dodge.
straight answer.
No, it is not a straight
Can I
answer.
quickly interject
No,
here
no,
to announce something
no,
on
you
the
may
server?
not. Okay, I'm asking you a very simple question.
Well,
Send a
I
DM to
one of the server staff.
send a DM to one of the mods here. Please don't
We're having
interfere.
a
Please
fun
don't
Let's
interfere.
Read
Please don't
on
interfere.
tomorrow.
Okay. Please don't interfere. Okay. Now, Okay, your position is that there is, and this is a little bit change of subject, but we can go back to the main subject that you're claiming to suspend judgment. You're claiming that there is a relatedness between two or more discrete particulars. Is that correct?
Give me an example of what you're referring to when you talk about a discrete particular.
A discrete particular is one that has identity within a time index. Okay. And that we can properly conceive it in terms of individuation, that it is discrete, it is separate, it is distinct from something else.
So, for instance, say a shell and a creature living within said shell.
Okay. Yeah, there might be a conjunction between them that we might agree to, but they would still be discrete, but there would be some type of imposed connectiveness. So if we conceive of a reality of the set of all real discrete things, either there is actual unity among the diversity of things or not. You said that there is a relatedness between things, which is another way of saying that there is some unity among diversity. Okay. Now, is there something that is fundamental, that is concrete as opposed to abstract, that is ultimate and can impose and secure unity among diversity?
So that's actually a flawed question, and I'll tell you why. One, you're saying can impose upon, so you're implying nakedly, through your question, that whatever I'm going to appeal to has agency, has its own agency.
No, I didn't say agency. I left that out. I said, is there something that imposes unity among diversity?
Yes, impose. To impose.
What does that?
To impose something is a conscious action. That implies agency.
No, sir, you're not understanding.
No,
I'm talking about a causal. Listen to me. Stop changing. You are a bullshitter. Okay. It does not necessarily, and imposing has to do with causal relations, not necessarily. Would the moderators please stop this guy from disrupting? Okay? Would the moderators please stop this man from disrupting? Thank you. Okay. So
I would
saying that there's please stop disrupting.
One second. Corey, Corey is a stage manager who just wants to throw out something.
Yeah, he's constantly interrupting.
He's also a stage manager, so it's
what I wanted to announce was, first I wanted to say, everybody, let's chill out. This goes for everybody. And second, I wanted to say, the next server event will be a Let's Read, where we will be reading through some of the threads on the server. I hope you will join us tomorrow for that.
Sounds
anyway, you two, have fun.
Okay, thank you, Corey.
Okay, so what I said was not a malformed question. That's a typical tactic that a BSer like yourself does, okay? When I say impose, I mean what makes something that is or can be or cannot be real, okay? It can be an agent, it can be a non-agent. It makes no difference. So what you just said is an absolute and complete, what you just said is an absolute and complete utter non sequitur. Now, I want to know what it is that makes the causal principle, or excuse me, the principle of unity among diversity real. What makes it real?
I don't know, and that's an honest answer.
Oh, okay. So
I don't have to know.
Then actually you do.
No,
and I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to explain. I'm going to explain to you. Hey, listen, just because you have the gift of gab and you know how to be argumentative does not make a good debater for you. You just end up making yourself silly. I'm going to explain to you. You do.
I'm the silly one.
Okay. Now, okay. Do you believe that facts are framework dependent?
I believe that facts are things that are either not in dispute or indisputable.
That's not an answer to my question. That's an example of you giving an answer to a question I didn't ask. Okay, you just dodged my question.
No, I gave you an answer.
Okay, I'm gonna listen. I'm really gonna cut off the conversation with you if you continue to persist in dodging my questions. Okay. I didn't ask you about a variety. I didn't ask you about something not being in dispute. Okay. What you see, the mistake that you're making is you're making a central characteristic of facts consensus. And that's simply not the case, because what a consensus or a plurality of a majority of people consider to be a fact can be overturned by a new observation or a paradigm shift. Okay. So what I'm saying to you is this: what you're deliberately not answering my question. I didn't ask you for what the definition of fact was, did I?
Fine, give me a definition of framework.
Did I ask you for the definition of a fact?
Give me a definition of framework.
Did I ask you for a definition of a fact?
I gave you an answer based on the question I was
Did I ask you for a definition of a fact?
Based on your word salad of a question, couldn't quite tell.
Okay, yeah, you're bullshitting. You're lying. See, this is what you have in your little bag of tricks, where you twist and you lie about what says. I asked you a question, did I not?
You asked a series of words.
Did I ask you a question?
You asked a series of words within a framework.
Did I ask you a question?
You asked a question.
Good. What was the question that I asked you?
At this point, there were so many flipping words in it that I don't remember.
No, there wasn't. That's another lie, or you have memory failings. I will repeat to you the question that you so conveniently denied. And then when I pointed out that you were dodging and giving me an answer to something that I didn't ask. So let's see if you dodge again. Okay? Because I have to give you credit. You're well practiced. Sparrow, we already discussed Mr. Batman. Can you please remove him? Let's Farm. Can you please remove Mr. Batman? He was one of the individuals I mentioned earlier that was the stalkers.
Everybody stop or I'll mute y'all. I am going to tell you right now that this is the Just Chatting channel. It is in our social channels here, Darth.
Yeah, he was the one of the people I mentioned.
Let me finish, please. Let me finish, please. We have something here called Create Your Own VC. I highly
already went over that with me.
Hold on a moment, please, because you do not own this channel.
I never claimed to.
Let alone the server. But if
you told me you were going to sequester the stalkers.
I'm going to make it easy on you, please. If you go to the Create Your Own VC and make your own channel, you can boot them out yourself. You can mute them. You can kick them. Feel free. This is our Just Chatting channel. Everyone is welcome here.
Okay, so now you're lying to me. You promised me Hold on a second. If you're going to lie to me, I will just leave the server and I will delete it. You told me, you and the other founders told me that if I gave you a short list of who Mr. Batman, you can ban me if you want, but now you're backpedaling on your commitment to me earlier. Okay?
Did you marry this guy or what? He's all talking about commitment and everything. I guess.
Put a ring on it, baby.
This is what they do.
Oh, that didn't take long. Well, at least he didn't get the swearing routine he usually does.
Well, I have a server.
Dawkins, you mean?
Oh yeah, he just exploded in here.
Oh well, that's his personnel.
Oh, I've seen it before. I was, you know.
I don't think you should be doing Christian apologetics with the personality he possesses.
You think?
Repent and perish, boys and girls. Repent and believe the gospel. Remember, Jesus loves you. Have a happy Hanukkah.